with the entire golf world watching, Rory McIlroy choked.
This has been a week that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I didn't play my part, but everyone in Northern Ireland that came out to watch me, they definitely played theirs.
It was the 2019 Open Championship right here at Royal Portrush, and with Rory playing in front of his home country, he shot an opening round 79 to eject out of the tournament, ultimately missing the cut after a valiant Friday charge. It was one of the lowest points of his professional career to that point, and it raised a lot of questions about who Rory is as a competitor. The truth is that there's a science behind the choking that affected Rory on that day and on all the days that followed. And recently, I talked to Dartmouth president and clinical psychologist Sion Baylock to understand why choking happens and what we can do to try to fix it.
Think about a situation where you're shuffling down the stairs, and what would happen if I asked you to think about what you're doing with your knee while you're doing that? There's a good chance you'd fall on your face.
So most psychologists agree that choking is about overactivity in the brain.
And under pressure, when we're concerned about performing at our best, we can try and control aspects of what we're doing that should be left outside conscious control. The end result is that we mess up.
The bad news about choking is that it's not something that we can overcome easily, as countless golfers have showed us throughout the history of the sport. But the good news about choking is that it's something that you can actually overcome. Dr. Baylock says the best thing you can do to overcome choking is to practice it.
Closing the gap between training and competition can help us get used to that feeling of all eyes on us. The ability to get used to what it will feel like can make the difference in whether we choke or thrive.
It's a small trick, but it's something that the best golfers in the history of the sport have been doing since the beginning of time.
Something as simple as singing a song, or paying attention to one's pinky toe, as pro golfer Jack Nicklaus was rumored to do, can help us take our mind off those pesky details.
A lot of people thought that Rory McIlroy had overcome his demons when he won at the Masters in dramatic fashion. And in some ways that is really true. But when it comes to overcoming choking, he has a much bigger task ahead of him, and it starts on Friday at the Open Championship.